Good morning, everyone. This is your Facebook update for the Hunter Peak Fire. Again, my name's Eddie Baca. I'm operations for the Type 3 team out of New Mexico. This update is for operational period Sunday, August 21st. We'll be going over the map a little bit and talking about what a red flag warning is. To start off with the red flag warning, we've been monitoring weather for the last few days, and it didn't say anything about any serious weather conditions. This morning we got kind of a curveball thrown at us by the Weather Service. They're predicting a red flag warning for the day in this geographic area. What that means is that instability in the atmosphere usually comes with high winds and low relative humidity, which means an upbeat in fire behavior. So today, depending on whether it materializes or not, we're going to go ahead and wait for throughout the day before we start running aircraft. The aircrafts, once we reach a certain wind limit, the aircraft are grounded. So the plans we've been making for the last couple of days have changed a little bit. We're going to go into more of a defensive mode today. We're going to stage everybody at the structures down along Division W here. We're going to get them all ready to go in case this fire decides it wants to push around a little bit. The last couple of days we were planning on trying to square up this fire so it doesn't run down any of these drainages and blow out the sides of the drainage. We're going to aerial fire the top of the ridges to bring the fire down into the drainages to keep the trees from getting annihilated on the sides of the drainage. That was our plan. It still will be our plan if the winds subside. If not, we will be in a hold and monitor mode and in a defensive mode. Everything else is looking good. Yesterday we got a lot done. We patrolled, of course, all of our containment edge. We patrolled up in here. We kept a real close eye on this. This is still looking real good. I anticipate we'll be all right even through today. We'll just be watching it real close. This over here, we are letting it burn in the wilderness still. We're still in a full suppression tactics. We're still going to try and stop this fire, but we're just trying to find a place where we can get a place where we can defend ourselves in a good way over here. Some place that we won't hurt firefighters. We're having a real hard time finding a place where we can make a stand over here. So we're with the wilderness. It's probably a good thing that it burns in there. It'll help the wilderness out, but not to be confusing people that we're not going to do anything in here. We're going to try and find a place where we can wrap this thing in here. We're having a hard time. The country is so rugged, and we in the wilderness we have what's called MISS tactics, which means minimal impact suppression tactics. They don't really like putting bulldozers in the wilderness. They don't run chainsaws in the wilderness. The fire lines have to be very small. We got to do the least amount of impact as possible. With that being said, it kind of limits us to what we can do in the wilderness too as well. So this side, we're gonna do our best to manage this side without hurting the country too much, and that's our plan. We might be held off on that plan for a couple days with these red flag warnings. We'll see, but if not, we will continue with that plan. As of this point, everybody just needs to stay diligent in the Division Whiskey area here. The landowners, the public, just keep a heads up. Don't get too comfortable, but we're going to do our best to make everything okay for the next couple days, and I'll give you another update soon. Thank you.